Now, the Mets do play today as the second place team in the National League East. Remember yesterday the win over Colorado jumped them over the Atlanta Braves. And so now the Mets once again can try to play with this house money a little bit and move up the chain, so to speak, in the National League wild card. Meanwhile, you have the Mariners, who are right, and I mean right behind the Houston Astros. It is a winning percentage point less than Houston is. So for the Mariners, if they win tonight and the Astros lose, they would flip over and take over first place in the AL West. So you have two teams that kind of every single night for the rest of the year will be, at least we will be, scoreboard watching, and they will be as well.
Well, Bryce Miller, we mentioned he's got a lot in his arsenal. 25 years old, 2021 fourth-round pick out of Texas A&M. The fastball, the slider, and the splitter are his bread and butter.
And now welcome the Mets to town. Lindor climbs in. Now Bryce Miller says, let me take care of this on 3 pitches. Good start for Bryce.
No team has more success throwing four-seam fastballs for strikeouts than do the Mariners. And Nimmo tries to stop the swing. He held it in time for ball 4. And Nimmo walks for the 62nd time this year. That's third in the National League.
A little bit of a mixed greeting for the former Mariner Jesse Winker, who climbs in.
Swings at the first pitch, pops it up. Foul territory, third base side. Demo, Dylan Moore's got room on the track, makes a one-hand catch.
That brings up slugging first baseman Pete Alonso. This is popped up into right field, and right there is Mitch Haniger. A scoreless first, and that walk goes no farther for Brandon Nimmo and the Mets.
For Jose Quintana, last start was not a great start, but the previous couple against the Yankees and the Twins, both quality outings, and as I said, really used that curveball effectively and increased the usage to almost 48%.
Well, here is Robles, and he struck him out with a changeup. Good pitch by Quintana to get Robles for the first out in the bottom of the first.
Able to take a pitch in the dirt, so the Mariners have an early base runner, a 1-on-1.
Cal will bat righty against the left-handed Quintana.
And he flies this one out to left, playable for Nimmo. Brandon's got it, 2 out. And that one hits him in the leg, and so Seattle has 2 men on.
See if they can take advantage of this opportunity. A couple runners on.
And that's in there for a call strike 3. Fastball surprised him, and Garver is caught looking to end the inning. So Quintana strands a pair, no score.
4 pitches and 2 down for Bryce Miller.
Here's Mark Vientos standing in from the right side.
Hit hard over third. That's a base hit for Vientos going down toward the corner. And Mark will get 2 bases out of this as Arozarena tracks it down. Vientos has the Mets' first hit, his 16th double of the year.
It brings up Francisco Alvarez, highly regarded young catcher. Miller needs to get it out right here.
He got him this time. The split finger does in Alvarez. Second strikeout tonight for Bryce Miller, who strands that double.
Dylan Moore leads off in the home second inning against Jose Quintana, who worked around a couple of base runners in the first. 1-2 coming. Swing and a miss. Got him with a high fastball. So Quintana with his 3rd strikeout through the first 6 batters.
Last night's hero, Mitch Haniger. Pitch swung on a hit through the 6th hole into left field for a base hit. Mitch Haniger with the first hit for the Mariners.
Here comes Ryan Bliss, who scored the winning run, pinch running to first base last night. Bliss blasts off to left field. Tag gone. Home run, Ryan Bliss. His first home run in Seattle. A memorable one. He wasn't waiting around. First pitch, breaking ball right in the middle of the plate.
They got a hanger, and he did not miss it. Mariners will take any and all jolts like that, Gary.
And now here's Brandon Nimmo with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd, and the Mariners ahead 2-0.
And Brandon hits one the other way. Arozarena giving ground, going back, and he can't get it. And Nimmo will get to second base.
And for the 2nd inning in a row, the Mets have a 2-out double.
So Nimmo's in scoring position with 2 out. And here's Jesse Winker, who swung at the first pitch he saw and fouled out his first time up.
Shoots this up the middle, and right there, Leo Rivas. That retires his side, and for the 2nd straight inning, Bryce Miller strands a double at second base.
Pete Alonso set to lead off against Bryce Miller.
Bryce Miller's been really good. A couple of doubles given up, but both with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. He just blew it by him. 96 right over the edge. That's the 4th strikeout for Miller. 1 away here in the 4th inning.
Swing and a miss on a well-located fastball down and away to J.D. Martinez. 2 up and 2 down.
Here's Jeff McNeil.
McNeil rifles one into right field for a base hit.
2-out single for Jeff. 3rd hit tonight for the Mets. All 3 have come with 2 outs. Here's Mark Vientos.
Skied to center field. Robles goes into a crouch. He barely has to move. He straightens up, waiting for it. 2-hand catch, and that is the inning.
Quick 2 outs, couple of soft contact ground balls. Top of the order here is Lindor. Pitch swung on and hit to left center field, giving ground as Arozarena. He got room, going towards the track, and he makes the catch. He reached out right in front of the 376 mark. Tell you what, you got to have a lot of guts and a lot of talent to be able to go back in the baseballs like he does and like Robles does. A 1-2-3 finish.
And it's inside, ball 4, and the Mets have a leadoff base runner in the 7th.
Tying run at the dish. Mets have not had a lot of traffic.
McNeil lines one just over the head of Bliss and into right field. As McNeil was able to hit it a little too tall for him. And the Mets have the tying runs on base with nobody out.
Here's Mark Vientos. First and second, nobody out.
On the ground, right there, Rivas. Bliss on to first and in time. Oh, a huge double play.
Just what the Mariners needed. A brilliant scoop at first base by Turner, too. Low throw, dugout. That could have been disaster. Facing Alvarez.
1-2. High lift out to right field. Playable for Haniger.
Nice job getting out of that.
And that retires the side. Martinez stranded at third base, and Colin Snyder hangs a 0 in the 7th and takes us to the stretch.
Both runners move up, second and third, but now 2 away.
Rivas 20 career big league at-bats. Trying to keep away to keep the line moving. Ground ball, and that will work. Garver scores. Dylan Moore scores. Leo Rivas, welcome to the party. He drives in 2 critical runs. It's a 4-0 Mariners lead.
Back-to-back walks issued by Ottavino, and now the Mariners have him loaded up and a chance to break this game open with their best slugger, Cal Raleigh, coming to the plate.
Line right field, base hit. Let him run. Rivas in. Robles on his heels. He scores standing. And Cal Raleigh drives in 2 more. It's 6-0 Mariners.
How good is that Mariner catcher? Is a guy that answers so many moments this season.
Mets are chasing 6 here in the 8th. 2 outs, Lindor at first. Here's Jesse Winker.
That's dumped into left field, falling fast for a base hit. Arozarena got a little too close to it, but is able to keep it in front of him. And Winker's got his first hit of the night.
And the Mets now have 2 on and 2 out for Pete Alonso, who, of course, his power can change the complexion of this game with 1 swing.
Strike 3 call. Just a smidge above the zone. And Alonso is saying maybe something a little more impactful than that.
Here comes Carlos Mendoza to get between him, trying to calm Pete down, who strikes out to end the 8th inning.
So 1 out away from the Mariners putting their 12th shutout of the season in the books.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Really just a perfect night inside T-Mobile Park. And the Mariners now tied for the major league lead in shutouts this year.
The 9th time the Mets have been shut out here in 2024 with the victory. Mariners keep pace with the Houston Astros. The Mariners are now 61-56. The Stros are 60-55.